Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang!
James in 2 seconds. 1 second to the win.
It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! Good! And the Blazers win the series for the first time in 14 years!
Yo, what is up, guys? Nutron Gaming here, and before the video even starts, I want to thank you guys for 400 subscribers, but now the race to 1K begins. We have to go all the way, so get your dog, get your cat, get your friend, make fake accounts, I don't care. We need to get to 1K, and yeah, roll the video. So there's been a trend lately with making these 2K20 wishlist videos. Shakedown made one, Badge Plug made one, a couple other people made one, my boy Music made one. So I'm gonna hop on this trend. I'm gonna make my own top 10. I got a couple good ideas, and let's make it roll. So at number 10, we got stats and records. So like in 2K19, you can go to VIP stats, you can check out everyone's points, assists, like all the big 5 stats. But I want to check more. I want to check 3-point percentage, I want field goal percentage, I want doubles in the like park. I want all kinds of stats so I could be like, yo, I'm the best at that. You know, like those COD, like old CODs where they used to record like all kinds of stats, and you'd be like, yo, I captured the flag most times, but I got the most RC, XD kills, all kinds of things. Man, I just used to love doing that. Also, we can make like records with like teammates. So if I'm playing with my friend, and it'll like show like I'm like 57-3 with this man, and 4-2 with this other guy because he sucks. And yeah, at number 9, we got diving animations, and I'm mostly talking about like on the sideline, like near out of bounds, where you go to dive for the ball and you just like go out of bounds because you can't like try to save it. Very rarely you save it, but there should be like a button you could control it with. You could like hold X and it would save it, but if you tap X you would dive for it, something like that. Easy fix. So for number 8, we got juking. So like off-ball juking to get open. Sharpshooters can get open off picks easier by doing some juke moves. Slashers can get around defenders to get in position for alley-oops with juke moves. It's done all the time in real life. I don't know why it hasn't been in the game. And my boy Music talked about this in his video. He said that this was coming back because Mike Wang talked about it. Mike Wong, I don't know what his name is, but he talked about it. And he was like, this was in past 2Ks, we might add it back in, so that's great news. They might already be working on it. At number 7, we got realistic rep. In my career in park, I don't want to grind for pick and roll maestro, my guy. 30K off, that's how most people grind in my career. They just go for a pick and roll maestro, alley-oops, because that's the stuff that gets the most XPs. Here's an idea. Why don't we do like where if you get a triple double, like a 60-point triple double, you get like 30K points just for getting the triple double. The 60 points goes into something more instead of just doing the same thing over and over. In my career, that is so boring. The grind should be a little bit better than that. And plus, if it's better, it'll like more people want to play. More on that later. Also, same thing in park. Like if I get a double in park or a 5x5 game in park, I deserve to get like 20K, my guy. At number 6, we got better VC making methods. There's got to be like an easier way of making VC. My career games should be more VC. Park games should definitely be more VC. My team games should give you VC. Get rid of my team points, whatever you want to call that. Please get rid of that. And also the daily spin, like it's so bad. Even the VIP one is awful. Like the best prize other than the bonus is like 2K VC and like 4K my points. Like what is that, man? Like it's not really gonna do much for me anymore because I've been grinding the game so much. I have a lot of these things already. So at number 5, we got pick mechanics. I am tired of getting sucked behind a pick when it's not even in the direction I'm running in. It's annoying, and that's why stretch bigs are OP. More on that later, but please fix the picks. If I'm not running into a pick, I shouldn't be just sucked in like a black hole, if you know what I mean. At number 4, we got stealing animations. Like, some of the stealing animations are pretty bad because it's like I'd reach and I'd just throw my whole body somewhere and it would just be bad. Like, I would just press X, my like guy would do like a tornado, but people are saying like you would gamble for that, but it's like I'm there, I should have got the steal, instead my guy does a tornado and now I'm out of position on like defense. Like, it's so bad. You should make it so that if you there should be like a meter for stealing. Like, if you green the steal jump, you could get it right away. If you don't, then you get put into like a tornado animation. So that's a pretty good idea. I think like you should actually use it. And number 3, you got park matchmaking. So when it's like I'm a 95 overall elite 3, I don't get games. So we could do like park matchmaking, so people with high rep can get games while people with low rep can still do this regular park. It'll be easier for everyone. People who are grinding will get games faster. People who are high rep will actually get games instead of having to go to like 10,000 different parks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And number 2, we got ball control. Stretch bigs, they should be able to shoot. You shouldn't tone down the shooting. They should be able to shoot over guards. But what you should tone down is ball control, because like no stretch bigs in real life can dribble. They just catch and shoot. That's all they can do. They can play a little bit of defense, but they mostly catch and shoot. So what should be done is that, like, if stretch big is dribbling, you should just press X. Any build, like a sharpshooter with 40 steal, should be able to steal from someone like that, because they just don't dribble. They should like dribble it off their foot. They shouldn't be able to dribble at all. And finally, at number 1, we got a new grind system, and this starts off with no double bars, because people who don't get like a single bar will be a higher overall than people that get double bars, even though they grinded the same amount of bars to get there. And I found that kind of annoying. So each bar should get its own overall. Maybe you could start at like 80 overall and give each bar its own overall, or maybe still start at 85 and just have 15 bars instead of, I think it's 25 ish. Yeah, something like that. So no double bars exist. Also, we should have like better rep rewards, because the rep rewards are just bad now. Like mascot advantage, there should be, if you get a mascot and pay 100k and grind all the way to 98, you should get something. You should get like 3 inches of height, 3 inches more on your wingspan, all kinds of things like that, because it's like really lacking this year. Like once I hit 95, there wasn't much to do. I got my rebirth, but that's it. Like 96 is just payday. It's like generic stuff. How about this? When you hit 90, you unlock another archetype, like your second archetype. So suppose you were just a playmaker. You had like one archetype to start off your guy, but once you hit 90, you get your second archetype to do it. And then maybe after a while, you could get like badges that aren't there usually for your build, so it makes the game more unique. So suppose you could choose between like a bronze dimer for a sharpshooter, or a bronze ankle breaker, badges you wouldn't normally get with a sharpshooter if you hit like 97, 98. But also, I forgot to put this in the list, but we need a better my court in 2K20, because it's so small now. It used to be good in 2K16, but it's gotten smaller and smaller. You cannot play with friends on it without going past half court, or someone complaining that the court is too small, and sometimes people get stuck in the elevator. It's a big mess. Please fix it for 2K20, and leave your suggestions for like something I didn't say or something like that. You have suggestions, put it in the comments. I will try to respond to them. I might make another list if there's enough, and I will see you guys later. Peace.